What's going on, guys? This is KNasty3090 here. Welcome back to another Draftagory franchise, episode 22. Last episode, we lost in the World Series. Our bullpen really killed us. Now, we do have some guys who are free agents. Medina, who killed us. He was great in the regular season, killed us in the playoffs. We're going to let him go get a draft pick. Vinny's a free agent. I would like to keep him. Allegri, I don't think will give us a draft pick. Maybe Moya, but I know Medina will give us a draft pick. So let's get into the offseason and see what happens. Anyone retire? Now, if you're wondering how long we're doing this franchise, as Gallegos, who had a couple years in the bigs, but he did struggle. His rookie year, you can see here, he had a 4.3 ERA. We are doing this franchise until someone and this is players we can use players that we have personally drafted. This franchise will go until one of those guys makes the Hall of Fame. I don't think Gallegos made it, but there are other guys that we have drafted who then went to other teams. So we have to keep that in mind. And some of them had very good careers. Speaking of which, Barney Smith. He ended up with, he had some good years with it. He had like a 1.93 ERA early in his career. So yeah, you're going to get guys like that. And maybe one of them sneaks in and makes the Hall of Fame. I don't think he will, but you know what I mean. So let's do review staff. We do need to get a first base coach. We'll do that. Exclusive free agent. So Vinny, I would love to keep Vinny around. Let's give him a qualifying offer. And what does he want? I will do 3 years. Medina, how much does he want? Not okay. Yeah, we'll clearly get the draft pick for him. Moya pitched all right. How much does he want a year? 3.9. Allegri wants $13 million. Okay, I'm gonna give him a qualifying offer. If he's gonna ask that, he might get it. Polito wants next to nothing for money. I'll do that. And Moya, I think I'll just give him a 1-year deal. We'll go year by year with him. But I think we can get 2 draft picks from Medina and Allegri, which I'm kind of surprised Allegri will give us a draft pick. Lewis exercises his option, making $18 million. Okay. Let's make sure our free agents sign. Vinny has not signed yet, but Moya and Polito did. I think Vinny will sign with us. Let's take a look at arbitration. We got Mateo and Hancock. Now, Mateo was a reliever who's been, he's like a spot starter. He was a starter. He turned into a reliever. He's been very good. I will give him, he's not young. I'll do a 3-year deal. That takes him to he's a free agent. He'll be 36. We'll see what he's like at that time. And Lord Hancock, who did play for us every day. He did struggle. But I think we can keep him around pretty cheap. 1.7? What was his contract last year? I'm going to take him to arbitration. I'm going to give him like a 750 in arbitration. Let's take a look at tender contracts. Now, Cam Byer, young guy. He pitched outstanding at 3.26 ERA. I might just give him a 4-year deal. Oh, and that's what he wants. Perfect. At that time, he'll be a free agent. We'll go from there. Sean Vasquez, who, he's 30. He wants to be an everyday player. He's not yet, but I'll give him that 5-year deal. Beavis, who had a pretty solid year. He hit 27 home runs. Not too bad. I'll give him a 5-year deal for 2.8. He'll be a free agent at that time. I have no problem taking these guys to the free agents and see if I can get a draft pick for them. Reyes, as a starter, this past year, 3.6 ERA, not too bad in 21 games started. He also pitched out of the bullpen. But I'll do just like a smaller deal with him because he's already 31. And I think the rest of these guys, I'll just sign them. Campillo, I definitely want to keep him around. I might just give him that 5-year deal. He's only 21. He could be a free agent at 26. But yeah, let me just sign the rest of these guys, and then we'll see what happens in terms of our free agents and how many extra draft picks we're going to get. Okay, so those offers were made. Now, I see there's some players we could lose in the Rule 5 draft. I want to fix that. Chet Magradal is an A potential. I'll add him to the 40-man. Now, I also have a question for you guys. So you know how we're going to end this once someone makes the Hall of Fame. Who do you think that will be on our team, or that we've drafted? Who is the first guy you think will make it? There's Berlin, there's Valenzuela, there could be Lou, there could be a pitcher. I'm intrigued who you guys think it could be. I'd love to hear in the comments down below who it could be. Now, this Medina guy is looking pretty promising. But we actually have very good shortstops in the system. But you always know when you let players go, they get expensive. Castilla could be a sneaky guy that makes the Hall of Fame too. 200 home runs. 183 stolen bases. His career WAR is 30. Okay, no, he's not. He's been very good, but he's not a Hall of Famer. All right, let's see what happens with Vinny. Dia, okay. Let's just make sure Vinny signs. He's got offers. All right, I'll give you more money. I'll do 3 years. 75 million. That's a big jump in money, but I want to make sure we keep Vinny around. Any of our guys sign yet? Nope. Did Vinny sign? It looks like he did. Okay, we kept him around. We had to pay him a little bit more, but he's a star. And 25 million is actually not bad. So let's see what happens with the other guys we put out there. Allegri did sign 4 years, 45 million. So we got a draft pick there. And Medina signed with the Nationals. So there's 2 extra draft picks we just got. That's great. Our budget is barely positive. But next offseason, Eli, who's 36, Lou's 37, Bearden's a free agent. Yeah. Luckily, Pedro Lopez is like, I mean, if we sort by overall, we do have a bunch of 90 pluses. A lot of them are in their prime. I'm trying to think who's the next young guy. I guess Cam Byers, the next young guy. Maybe Beavis turns into like a 90 plus. But let's finish the offseason. And Chavez, who was a draft pick, he could be a guy who maybe I don't think I'll see in the Hall of Fame. He did hit 39 home runs, but he didn't do much early on. We have 3 too many players. Let me fix that. And yeah, I'll see you guys at the beginning of the next season. And then we'll see how we do, and we'll do the draft again. All right, so we are in spring training. Let's just go to the regular season. And let's build this team. Now, our budget's positive. So Vinny, Cam, Lou, Reyes, Campillo. Magadol now will be in the majors. I'm okay with that. Well, he's 71 overall. Is it because he's unhappy? No, it's pretty much he's satisfied. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll go with another starter instead. Unless he should still have options. Yep. So we could call it Fabio Sanchez. Felipe Moya is a guy we haven't used yet. We have a lefty in Yamamoto. Who could we call up? Jeff McIntyre has been a prospect for a while. Let's call him up. There we go. He'll be our long man. Oops. And there's Magadol. And we do have... I'm going to have Castillo be our closer. He's just 28. He pitched pretty solid. Divino, he's never been our closer. He's pitched all right, though, but I would like to see what happens with Castillo. Bullpen looks pretty solid. The pitching, I don't know. I mean, Bayer, I really hope he continues to pitch well. How did we get him? I want to see what draft pick did we get him at. Cam Bayer. First round. That was a good first round pick. 2030. And we are currently in what, 2034? 2036, so. All right, lineup. Sargent, no. Eli at first. Diaz will be in the outfield. They have Bearden in right. I'm going to put Diaz, Beavis in right. I could put Bearden in... I could put him at center. Lance McNally can really hit lefties. And he can field. We could put him in center. Or do we stick with Hancock, who can't hit? Well, let's take a look at them. Do we have any other guys I can maybe call up to play outfield? It is kind of a weak spot in our system. Also, we need to call up some people to the AAA team. All right. I'll probably put Bearden in center. No, let me do McNally. I kind of like... He can hit lefties. Let's see if he can end up hitting righties. And our catcher, where is Polito? We could go with let's go with Leo Rodriguez, I guess. Where is Polito? He's in AAA. He's not a 70 overall. But, yeah, let's give the kid a chance. And, well, not kid. He's 32, but he looks better. So, Sargent, probably Pedro Lopez, Berland. There we go. So the bottom of the lineup's a little different now. And then the National League, we want Eli. And then we definitely want Diaz. Where's Lopez? There he is. There we go. And then in center, we want McNally. I think in the draft, I hope we can find a good outfielder. We'll see. And then back in the American League, let's just fix this. And Sargent, I want you playing over. I mean, Vasquez, I wish you could play the outfield. But I know there'll be injuries. They always happen. And Diaz, I want him in there. All right, one more, and then we'll get into the season. And we'll see where we're ranked. We must be ranked pretty high. I mean, we've been so good for so long. But we'll see. There's that. I'll have Diaz bat second. No, never mind. No, I won't. All right, there we go. So our scouts are good. Standings, we are ranked, wow. 6th in speed, 5th in contact, 2nd in defense, and 1st in pitching and power. But we don't have many top prospects. Let's see what we got. Do we have any? Gatson, who's now 25 years old. Anyone else? Magardal, okay. That's it. So, we should be pretty good, though. Let's get into this season and see if we can continue to play well in the regular season. We're going to have some extra picks. I'm hoping to draft a good outfielder. I mean, I don't want to just draft based off need per se, but I mean, kind of have to. Beavis is up for 1 to 2 months. That is not good. All right, we're going to call up an outfielder, and I'm probably going to put Bearden in his spot. Blanco looks pretty solid. We'll call him up. Let's call you up to the show. And then we're going to put Bearden in the lineup. And, yeah, that kind of stinks. Outfield's a weakness for ours. We're not off to a good start. We're under 500, but it is early. But we're just not scoring. Beavis still up for 1 to 2 months. Yep. McIntyre's out 1 to 2 weeks. Whatever. He's our long man. It's not the end of the world. He's back. Let's just make sure they didn't screw up our pitching rotation. They didn't. He's actually pitching well. Vinny's pitching all right. Byers pitching really good. Lewis struggled. Campillo has struggled. Castillo has struggled. I'll keep him there for a little longer, but the rest of the bullpen's been amazing. Now, we're 7 games behind the Twins right now. Still early, but not ideal. And we just lost again to them. But we're a talented team. We'll turn it around. Hopefully. All right, Beavis is back. Right at the draft. We're 7.5 up. We were at 500 now. And we're going to put Beavis. Where is he? They put him in center. McNally hasn't been bad, but not great. But let's put Beavis in center, I guess. And we'll have Bearden play in the outfield. Yeah, let's do that. I actually don't hate that. Berlin, 319 with 17 home runs. How many does he have for his career? 371 home runs. Needs 29 more. He might get it to have 400 for his career. And Eli has 435 career home runs. Castillo's having a good year. All right, so we're at the draft. We're going to have the last pick in the first round. One too many guys on the roster. I'll send down that right fielder, Blanco, who had 11 at-bats, didn't get a single hit. All right. So like I said, we're going to have the last pick in round 1. We have a competitive balance pick, so we have the 31st pick. Round 2, we have 26. 2 extra picks for losing those free agents. So, good amount of picks. Unfortunately, none of them are high in the draft, but let's see how we do. There's a catcher, a closer, starter, a left fielder who's a project. The center fielder could be ready soon. I like him. Might take him. A first baseman. I have to take this dude. Low injury risk. We have the next pick in the draft, too. Wow, there's a lot of good. This could be a really good draft. Holy cow! But I'm taking that first baseman. Where was he? Curtis Maccabi. Low injury risk too. Oh man, he could be Eli's replacement. All right, I'm gonna take that outfielder. Just because I want to take an outfielder. There's some other really good players, but I want to make sure we get that outfielder. Where was he? Oh, I missed him. Right here, Art Heinlein. Could be pretty damn solid. So let's take him and see what's available moving on. There's a lot of pitching prospects that look pretty good. So around pick 26, a couple projects. This one's only 18. But maybe get someone who's more ready-made. Like this guy's only 20. Eric Clark. There's a closer. Bad lefty, but I'm going to take Clark the starter. And we have a couple more picks. I'll take this closer. And let's see what's available. I might take that second. I'm going to probably take that second baseman. Who's a project, but... Or did he get taken already? No, he didn't. Juan Gutierrez. He's only 18. So the fact he's only 18, and we'll see what happens. All right, round 3. Let's do a little just sort based off of power versus right. Any of these with good potentials. This guy right here. 80 potential. Ooh, this guy. I'm just going to take a complete shot in the dark. I want it, and maybe he pans out. I would like to get some power, though. All right, round 4. I'll take the starter who's a project. Or I could take a second baseman who's closer. I kind of like the second baseman more. And maybe he has some secondary positions. All right, round 5. Starter's not available anymore, so probably just some shots in the dark. What is this right fielder? Great fielding, but no, I'm going to take some starters. Santos, pretty good per 9s. Pratt, he's a lefty. I want the lefty. And then round 6, we're going to have the last pick in the draft, and then we see how the draft was. I think it was pretty good. Oh, Santos is available, so we got them both. All right. Let's see how we did in the draft. Oh, holy crap. Wow. Maccabi looks amazing. He's 23, so he's not young, but his fielding's terrible, 37, but he could be a DH. The arm's really good, but the bat looks legit, especially the power. That's a great... Are you kidding me? Our budget's negative. All right, we're going to have to get rid of some money first. We'll go over the draft picks real quick. Heinlein, that outfielder, 89 potential. He's only a 65 overall. He's 21 years old. Maccabi's 74. He could be our outfielder of the future. I don't see a weakness in this game other than power. Clark, 82 potential. That's not bad. Schaefer, a closer, 83 potential. Nothing crazy. Gutierrez, that project, 88 potential. So we'll see. Jaeger, he can really hit for contact. His potential's only a 72, but Vila, 67 overall. Great contact versus right. 79 potential. Joey Pratt, shot in the dark, 87 potential. And then our last pick, Santos, has 74 potential. So we're going to have to clear up some money. Let's take care of that. Who is someone who's really struggling? Other than Lou. I'm not trading Lou. But he's been awful. Moya? He hasn't been good, so maybe I'll trade Moya. And we'll literally just trade him. Get a prospect. I'm just going to instantly release that prospect. I don't want a salary of 400,000 back. I want a salary. There we go. 66,000. Nieve, I will now just cut him. I didn't see what position he was because I'm an idiot, so I have to find him manually. There he is. Now is our budget looking like? Still negative. Do you have a homestand? Let's go through this homestand. We might have got it after that homestand. As we just got swept. Oops, wrong thing. I should have turned budgets off in this franchise. Who's making a lot? Who doesn't deserve it? Polito's making 800,000 in AAA. Hancock's 750. Lucero's okay. I got some minor leaguers. I was making 700,000 who were like depth guys. Let's see. Vasquez is making 2.3 million, and he's on the bench. He's doing really well. I don't want to get rid of him. But Lucero's making 670,000. We can get rid of that. Anyone else making a crap ton? Tom Reeder's making 2 million as our backup, who's not doing anything. We'll get rid of that, and we'll call up Polito. Or I could trade. No, let's trade Polito. That's 800,000. And we'll just do that. Get Reggie McCall, and we'll cut bait with him. Can we sign our draft picks now? Nope. Let's wait a little longer. Maybe something happens. So frustrating, though, that you have to do this. I know when we win games and do well, we get more. Sargent's out for 2 to 3 months. That's not ideal. Our budget, though, is better, and luckily we kept that guy. Vasquez, because he's going to just go right in there. And who can we get rid of? I don't want to get rid of Lou because he's been with us forever. But he's been so... I'm going to have to. It sucks. He's a 74 overall. I have to get rid of him. It's a shame. Just looking at stats. His career ERA is 3.74. He has exactly 2,200 strikeouts. Career ERA of 3.71. He was a first-round pick for us. He really was good. He was a good boy. Career WAR of 39.1. Let's find a team that can take his massive salary. Come on. Is there any team that will take him? I can take on smaller contracts back. And then we'll just play the little game. So Santana, Hopkins, and Suzuki. All right. Santana. Chris okay. Wait, was this the guy that we've had? No. Actually, let's get someone who makes less money. Peterson. All right. So we get Von Peterson. There's Nakayama, I believe. No, that's our guy. Who was the guy that we just got? Let's just, this is so annoying. Can we sign our... What's our budget? It's still negative, but we're going to fix that in a second. Roster history. Hopkins, a closer, catcher, and starter. Von Peterson. All right. This guy right here. How much is he making? 12 million. We got to get rid of that contract now. Take him. There we go. A left fielder. We'll cut bait with him. And it was a catcher. Was it Dotson? I want to make sure we cut the right guys. Russell Hopkins and Von Peterson. I'll just double check. Yep, so Russell Hopkins, Von Peterson. All right, so that's a shame. We got to get rid of him, but he was terrible. Now we can sign our draft picks. That's a really good draft. We had 2 89s, an 88, and an 87. So annoying. I should have, we should have turned contracts off, our budgets off. All right, so we need to call up a starter. Luis is pitching all right. Leslie's pitching pretty good. McIntyre's pitching solid, so Goldberg, he's in the majors, and I'm going to send him down. Reyes is pitching all right. Uribe is pitching great in AAA. Let's call him up to AA. Let's call him up to AAA. So let's call up Valenzuela's pitching well in AAA. Now he did pitch in the bigs last year. Did struggle. Let's give him another chance. And then Leslie. Hang on. Let's take a look. So I'm going to put Tino in there. And our bench, we have Nakamura, as our catcher. But I'm going to call up Polito. Who is... No, I traded him. That's right. Which I didn't need to. But we'll call up Nakamura. All right. And Andy as a second. Nah, he's good. Keep him in the minors. But we need more... I'll call it Gadsden. It's already on the... There's that. We need one more. Do we have any, like, super utility guys? Giorgio... Oh, he looks actually pretty good. Let's call him up. Gives us a full roster. God, that was annoying to do all that. But now we're good. And hopefully we can get hot. And, oh, crap. Berlin's out for 1 to 2 weeks. Kind of need him. Alright, let's put him back in the lineup. Oh, this lineup is all over the freaking place. Alright, so where is... Can Gadsden play the outfield? He cannot. Hancock's actually hitting over 300 this year in limited action. So, Lopez, I want... Where's Vasquez? He's playing great. Lopez, Berlin, Valenzuela, Castillo, Beavis, Bearden, Diaz, and Rodriguez, who's struggling with the bat, but he just played good defense. So, that's fine. All right, there we go. That's fixed. And we are now 6.5 out, 45-42, 4 out of the wild card, so we got to get our crap together. But we're getting healthy. We just need a Sargent to get back. Let's see who won who made the All-Star team from our teams. Freddie Spain, a former player of ours. He could be a sneaky Hall of Fame guy. Probably not. He's had some good years with Houston. No other starters. Montoya, nope. None of these. Was Borbin one of ours? Nope. Catchers, none. First baseman, none. Second base, none. Berland, made it. Is that going to be it? That's only one All-Star. Any former players? Obviously Medina. Catchers, none. Nope. Chavez, 23 home runs. He's really showed some power ever since he left us. And that's it. All right, so let's get hot. Berlin's back. Maybe he can get red hot and help us win some games. And Spain just got... I didn't even see who got traded to. He just got freaking traded. But I was going to say we're starting to play better than we just lost like a bunch of games in a row. All right. 4 out of the division. Why did they... I don't know. And they moved Reyes to the bullpen. They just did that. I'm going to put him back. Actually, McIntyre's pitching amazing. Let's give McIntyre a shot in the rotation. Tino hasn't been great. Byer's been really good. So that's good. And Berlin's red hot. He has 30 home runs. He needs 16 more to hit 400 for his career. He's a stud. Pedro Lopez is not a stud this year. Vasquez has been great. He might be... Oh, he can only play third. He's been amazing. Anyway, let's keep her going. Sargent should be back soon. I just hope we don't have to play the wildcard game. But where's Mateo? Oh, he's right there. He's been amazing. Yamamoto's been a great... Man, we have some really good bullpen arms, except for our closer, but I'll let him keep figuring it out. He's young. Bearden's out 1 to 2 weeks. A freaking course. Alright, I'm just going to put in... Probably McNally. Alright. And we are 5 out from the division. 3 out of the wild card. So, we got to catch the Twins. We don't play them soon, though. We still got time. It's still only August. All right, and let's put him back in. Bearden. Put him back in the lineup. He's having a great year. Holy cow, I just realized how great of a year he's had. 20 home runs and 340 at-bats. Good thing we have him. Sargent's back, so let's put him back in the lineup. Oh, they did, so that helps us out. Even though Vasquez was playing great, I want Sargent in there. But he's actually, I don't know. Vasquez is putting a run for his money, but we'll keep him. Or, Lopez has struggled. But he's so, I don't know. I think he can be so good. Do I bench him? And then put Sargent at second? No. I hope the better players play the best. I'm going to send down Greggio because he only had 8 at-bats. Let's stay healthy and let's win some damn games now. Oh my god, Castillo tore his ACL. Luckily, I can just sub Vasquez in there. He can play third. And he's not bad at defense. He'll slide right in there. But the fact that happened, are you freaking kidding me? I just hope it's not. That could have been career. That could be career ending. If it was, he was hitting 288, 12 home runs, 408 on base. Not a Hall of Famer, but still a great career. That stinks. Minnesota, this is a big series. And we split with them, which is not ideal when you got to catch them from behind. All right, Chicago stinks. We won 2 out of 3. So here's Minnesota. We're 2 back of them. And we're a tie for the second wild card. Look at us. We're so good. First in power, first in speed, fourth in contact, third in defense, second in pitching. Come on, guys. Big series. Let's sweep them. 1-2 out of 3. All right, this is the last game of the year. We're not going to win the division. If we win or Blue Jays lost, we are a second wildcard team. We lost Toronto once. Now we are in game 163. We might as well play it. If we win, we're in the playoffs. If we lose, season is over. And I'm going to go with Campillo. Shut up. Come on, let's get some first inning runs. Nope, okay. There we go, Berlin. That's his 51st home run of the year, so he did hit the 400. Oh, crap, they tied it. Freaking Berlin's so good. Bases loaded, 2 outs, Lopez. Double 3-run score. There we go. I wonder if Berlin got MVP again. It's like his award. All right, I'm gonna take him out. Campillo. Let's bring in Divino. All right, still up by 2. 9th inning. Castillo. Got it. There we go. We have won game 163. 89 wins. We're going to play Texas in Texas. That will start the next episode. Went down in wins from last year, but hey. Lou and Encarnacion basically became a nobody. We had to get rid of them. Vinny had a great year. A really good year. Bayer had a great year. Campillo did kind of struggle. Tino wasn't great. McIntyre was, though. That's nice to see. Reyes, the bullpen did all right. Davenport was all right. Mateo was all right. Yamamoto was amazing. Divino was good. Castillo did struggle, but I'll let him keep trying to figure it out. At least for now. Sargent, 287, 14 bombs for the 27-year-old. He did get hurt, obviously. Lopez, down year for him for sure. Berlin, 325, 51 home runs, 140 RBIs. That might have been a triple crown again. He's so good. And his overall potential is going up. In year 10, he has 400. He averages 40 home runs a year because in 10 years he has 405 home runs. He's so freaking good. So good. Eli, 288, 24 home runs, 450 for his career, 50 more. He's had 15 years in the bigs. He also got he now has 2,100 career hits. Berland has 1,734. Berland's only 31 compared to 36 for Eli. Vasquez hit 300 and 400 at bats with 14 home runs. Not too bad. He may have to be a third baseman in the future. We'll see. Diaz hit 270. Gets on base, walks, 25 home runs. Not too bad. Bearden, 25 home runs, hit 304 and only 444 at bats. That's amazing. Beavis hit 25 home runs, so down from last year. Pretty much everything else is up. Not too bad. And then Leo did struggle. Just play some good defense. Did hit 15 home runs. Don't really have much in terms of catchers. And let's take a look at awards. It's Tommy Berlin's award. Danny Berlin got most valuable in the National League. I'm not sure if they're related. No, one from Puerto Rico, one from the Dominican Republic. Batting title, did he get the Triple Crown again? Hank Aaron Award, Berlin. He's so good. He's our boy. He got Silver Slugger DH. Let's see. Did he get the Triple Crown? Batting average, home runs, RBIs. He did it again. Actually, he led all of baseball in all three. So, he's so good. Oh, man. Let's take a look if we have any top prospects. If anyone just shot up through the ranks. I am not seeing anyone. Unfortunately, Chet Magidal didn't really improve much, unfortunately. That's it. So, that's going to be it for the video, guys. Freaking Berlin. He's so good. Yeah, next episode will be the plus. Kind of do what we did in this one. Hopefully we can win the World Series. If not, we'll go at it again. Talk to you later. Take it easy. Peace.